Thank you very much. I am Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams, and we are really excited. Are these your families over here? Come on, come on and join us. Get the family in the picture. We are really excited about this Hero of the Month ceremony we're doing. This is for the month of March, and this entire group is just really amazing. It's about saving lives, and we want to thank them for their actions. We have several members of the Seagate Police Department, Sergeant Fredrick Manney, Officer Joseph Pascone, Officer Nuchem Schwartz, Officer Elijah Santos, Officer Thomas Schulz, Officer Vinny Giardiello, okay? Also we have a Good Samaritan who was part of the whole event, and it was just an amazing event that took place on saving the life of a young baby. And this is actually, the baby is still in the hospital. This is a photo of the child and a thank you note that the parents wrote, thanking our officers, and it just really shows how when one wears a uniform of public safety, it doesn't matter if it's Seagate or the NYPD, the same call to duty is what is shown. This incident took place on January 25th. The sergeant responded to a call that a 5-month-old baby boy was having trouble breathing. When he arrived, the child was completely unresponsive, and I don't think anything is more frightening than that, having to respond to a call of emergency and see a child that's unresponsive. He called an ambulance and then continued to perform CPR. Based on his Army training, the sergeant placed an ice pack under the child, which began to revive him. The other officers from the Seagate Police Department responded, and the child was removed via ambulance and police officers to the hospital. The baby arrived safely at the hospital, where the baby is recovering now. And so the actions of these officers and the sergeant really shows how important it is to be prepared. Any start of their tour of duty indicates how something can happen so quickly. And their response saved the life of a child and allowed that child to go on and be with his family. I don't think the family can thank them enough for what they have done. And so we want to give them this proclamation as one of the March Heroes of the Month. And it reads, whereas on behalf of all Brooklynites, we salute you, Sergeant, a quick-thinking Seagate police officer who gave CPR and saved a 5-month-old child when the infant had an allergic reaction to a baby formula. I applaud you for depending and showing all Brooklynites how Seagate police officers do all they can to keep our city safe. We thank you for all that you've done to make Brooklyn one Brooklyn. Signed, Eric Adams, Brooklyn Borough President. Okay. Great. Yes, say a few words. Come on, please.
Just want to thank my officers. I want to thank the Borough President, Mr. Friedman. I want to thank all New Yorkers for putting in prayer for the baby that's in the hospital at this time. And it's important that we all learn CPR to save a life. make the world better. But again, I want to thank Mr. Adams for all his support and what he does for the people of Brooklyn and the city of New York. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, okay. Get everyone here, all of our heroes. Let me make sure I got your name right. Okay, so you want to grab this one, Sarge? Okay. Officer Schwartz. I'll take a picture with all you guys, okay? And Officer Santos. Okay, come on. Let's stand up forward. Right down the floor. Come on, come on. Come we listen. It's like that. Okay. I'll hold this one. Very much. All stay there. Don't take off. We still want you to be a part of this. Our next hero of the month of March is Shloime Kohn. Shloime was on the Brooklyn Bridge on the morning of March 14th when he noticed a woman who was about to attempt to jump off the bridge. With his assistant, he spoke with the civilian. He held her and managed the situation until police arrived, and the woman was transported to Woodhall Medical Center for treatment. And when he was asked about his bravery, he clearly stated it was nothing special. He was just doing the right thing. And we can't thank him enough when you look at the fact that he could have easily just went about his business. Instead, he stopped to save a life. There's so many people who are going through very difficult times, and you find that the number of suicides that are taking place not only in the borough of Brooklyn but in the city is something that we should all be concerned about. Not only is it happening to adults, but many children are starting to believe suicide is their only option. And so we want to thank Mr. Kohn for his action. His actions saved the life of a Brooklynite and a New Yorker, and we cannot thank him enough. So this proclamation, on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute Mr. Kohn, a Brooklynite from Williamsburg, for rescuing a 52-year-old Asian woman who attempted to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge. I applaud him for taking immediate action to prevent a fellow Brooklynite from taking her own life. I commend him for being a good, upstanding citizen and looking out for all Brooklynites in need. Now, therefore, I, Eric Adams, Borough President of Brooklyn, presents this proclamation to Mr. Kohn. You give him a hand. Thank you. Take a picture right here. Take a picture right here.
I would like to thank for all the officers and for the all community board members, and it's a big support for me, and I will try my best for next things to be the help and try to help other people. Thanks. Have a good day.
Thank you. So these are our heroes. These are our heroes for the month of March. Really reflective. Every day there's a hero in Brooklyn, and during the month of March, they personify what it means to be heroic and doing small steps but impacted on the lives of people in a large way. To save a baby and to save someone who was attempting to commit suicide. This month of March shows that not only did the child was in an unfortunate situation where she could have lost her life, but also a person who was attempting to take their life. These heroes were there for them. Thank you very much.